weekly reading for Sagittarius. And I did want to say real quick something about my personal readings. My personal readings are $40 and you can pay through PayPal or Cash App. And what I wanted to say is in my readings, I can really take a look at the cards and let you know what is blocking you from love and from money. And really help you, give you some counsel, let you know what kind of steps that you can take, what advice has came through from Spirit to let you know how to manifest more of what you want into your life. So if you are interested in a personal reading, I will include in the description of the video how you can do that. And do be sure and like and subscribe to Neptune's Daughter on Instagram and Facebook. I have the links here on my channel if you would like to do that. Thank you for that. Let me go ahead and get started. So the first card that I have is the Devil card. And basically, this can be any type of toxic behavior. This can be addictions, and addictions don't have to be substances. This can be cycles that you're stuck in. This can be overworking, overeating. This can be substance abuse, sex addiction, gambling. And basically the message that's coming through from Spirit is that you've been stuck in these cycles for a long time. And I believe that I have talked about this before in my other Sagittarius readings. And this is it's almost like a self-punishment. Because you really feel like and this came up, I believe, in the last reading too, about not feeling like you deserve better in your life, and really kind of settling for things. But this goes beyond that. This is not only getting involved with people and places and things and jobs that don't serve you, but this is also being very tough on yourself, and this is self-destructive behavior. So the message that's coming through from Spirit is do be sure and show yourself more love and more care, and accept yourself unconditionally. Even with the toxic behaviors and the patterns that you're in right now, even accept that about yourself. Tell yourself, you know what, I accept and love myself unconditionally, even the parts that I'm not real happy with right now. And watch them shift and watch them change. Because acceptance is how we actually bring about real change in our lives, when we stop resisting the current situation. And that message came through. Because to clarify that card, we have the jealousy, envy, punishment, changing course. So once again, the energy that I'm getting from this card is that you're kind of looking at others as maybe they might have something that you don't have, or maybe you're not as good as others. This is that victim mentality I've talked about before, about feeling like good things don't happen to you, they happen to others, and just kind of feeling like you're on the outside looking in. And I do feel like this is a pattern that you developed in childhood. Really always feeling like you weren't good enough. Maybe you didn't receive the support that you really needed at that time from your parents, and you did not feel like you belonged, you were accepted. But the message that's coming through from Spirit right now is give this to yourself. You don't need anybody else to validate you. You don't need anybody else to love you or accept you. Do this yourself first, and that is how you attract the relationship that you do want into your life, when you are practicing self-care and self-love and self-acceptance. And there is a Florence Scovel Shinn affirmation, if I could find it, I'll put it in the link of the video, where she says, what God has done for others, He will do for me as well. And this is a real good one, especially if you are kind of in this, not so much jealous, but envious type of energy, where you feel like others have more privileges than you. Other people are doing better than you. And really just kind of wallowing around in self-pity. And I believe it's came up in actually the last two readings for Sagittarius about not feeling like you're good enough for the things that you're really trying to manifest. Well, you are. You just have to know it, because these are self-limiting beliefs. And definitely do clear that victim mentality where you feel like you're just right there on the edge of manifesting what you want and something always goes wrong. That is so important to clear that. You have the Chariot card. And so basically the message that I'm getting right now is that once you really clear this and get on the level where you know what you deserve and align to it, it can come to you very, very quickly. Okay? It's just right around the corner, and you are so close. You just don't realize how close you are to having everything that you desire. But you do have to really clear your self-limiting beliefs, because you yourself are blocking this. And this might be you, once again, needing to take the steps and move forward and releasing those fears. So whatever it is you are seeking is seeking you as well. And you do need to take the steps that you're guided to take, whether it be to clear these self-limiting beliefs or to move forward with something. Because the card that we have to clarify that is Crystal. These are angel messages. It says, have faith and hope, because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. It's so close. You are so close. You are on the cusp of having everything that you desire right now. And this is the love that you desire. This is everything finally coming to you. All of your dreams coming true. You're just so close right now, because you have the Two of Moons. The Two of Moons. And this is all about success. This is all about, once again, this inner union, this union with yourself. Really being whole and complete for the first time in your life. And not just that, but this is you coming together with someone that you love. This is the union card. This can be spiritual union, this can be physical union, but whoever it is that you desire, whatever love it is that you're trying to bring into your life, that love that you have always been looking for is right there. You've had it all along. You just had to align to it. And you did not believe that you deserved it, but you do. And it's right here. Believe that. I mean, this is just an amazing reading. Because to clarify that card, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Once again, this is all about love coming towards you, but you've got to get out of this energy here. That's the message that's coming through from Spirit. That victim mentality and that self-destructive behavior. This is literally your only block right now to this coming in. It's going to come in so fast, you're just not going to believe it. Emperor. This is all about being empowered, really stepping into your power. And this can be Empress. This is, wow, this is really realizing that you are a king, you are a queen, you're an emperor, you're an empress, and you deserve the world. And it's right there for your taking. You have it all along, so start showing gratitude now for it. And stop being so hard on yourself. And stop settling for things that are beneath you, that are below you. Stop settling for mediocre employment. Stop settling for relationships that are superficial, that no longer satisfy you. To clarify that card, we have the last day in the light. Unexpected endings, surprise changes, and sudden shifts. So if you are in a situation, whether it be a relationship, any type of circumstances, employment that are not satisfying you, they're not quenching your soul, they're not feeding you spiritually, these are going to be torn away from you. If you don't leave willingly, the universe is just going to take them away. You're going to find yourself in a situation where you're going to be like, wow, I just lost my job and I don't even know why. My relationship just ended and I don't know why. It's because you have not been willing to take the steps that your spirit team, your higher self, have been asking you to take. Because these are blocking you from really having a soul satisfying connection with yourself, with others, really having a job that you enjoy. You know, the message is coming through. Maybe you've been thinking about starting a business. And, you know, a lot of times things have to end, things have to shift in order for you to really get out of the fearful based energy that you've been in that's been preventing you from moving forward. So if these things happen, don't judge them. All right, you have the Knight of Sons, and this is basically the sons in this deck are the wands, and the wands are all about magic. They're all about movement. And this knight here is a very fast moving knight. This goes along with that Chariot energy. So you are going to have very fast changes happening right now. So really hold on to your hat because things are shifting very quickly for you. It's almost like once you clear this energy right here, everything's going to happen overnight. And if you don't shift out of this energy, like I said, it's going to happen for you. So this is happening with or without you. Because there are good things that are trying to come to you, but you have been really holding on tight to things that no longer serve you. So this night here is all about fast movement. So really do hold on to your hat. You have a lot of changes coming very soon. And you've been very resistant to these changes, but they are for your highest good. And to clarify that Knight of Sons, we have assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. This is what I've been talking about before, about you being in superficial relationships with people who are sucking you dry of your energy. And this is all about really having really strong boundaries and really standing up for yourself and speaking your truth. So if something just doesn't resonate with you, if you don't want to do something, this is about cutting people off and saying no, being able to really say no and put yourself first. And don't be afraid to cut people off. You know, I don't even care if you have the same blood. I mean, if they no longer resonate with you and they are taking from you and not giving anything back, it's got to be an equal exchange of energy. Do not be afraid to say no or to walk away. Because like I said, you do have a lot of changes coming in. So watch for it. All right, this card here, the energy that I'm getting from this, once again, is to really have boundaries with people. Once again, there are going to be a lot of people really kind of coming towards you and wanting from you. And make sure, like I said, this is the same energy as this card. Make sure that it's an equal exchange of energy. Do not allow people to suck you dry. Do have good boundaries. And this is all about really having a lot of family pressure. The message that's coming through is having family pressure. A lot of people wanting, you making a lot of sacrifices for others and not honoring yourself. So do make sure that you are honoring yourself and you are staying balanced in all things. Because the energy that I'm getting from this card is almost that energy vampire that has just leached off of you for like so long and really wanting more and more, and you just don't have any more to give. So make sure that you are filling your own cup. Don't be afraid to cut off ties and pull back and really recharge your own battery. That message has came through with that card, and I really feel like that has to do with family and really being assertive and really standing up for your beliefs. And sometimes family means well, but sometimes they don't understand that we need to make our own choices of things that make us happy. So do make sure you're not putting others' happiness before your own. If there is something you want, go after it and stop really considering other people. Okay, because you only have one life to live. And this, I mean, well, we have many lives to live. We've all had many existences. But in this particular life, okay, this one, the physical body, it will eventually die. And so these life cycles are short. So do make sure that you're fulfilling yourself and making yourself happy, you know, every single day, and stop putting other people's happiness ahead of your own. That is the message that came up with that card. That you have been doing so much sacrificing for others and not putting yourself first. So the message that's coming through with this is if you have to stand up for your family and say, look, you know, I want to change jobs, I want to relocate, I want to be with this person, this is what I'm going to do, and basically, who cares what you think? I mean, have good boundaries. Angel of Balance. This definitely goes along with that card that last one I was talking about right there with the family pressure. Make sure you're staying balanced. I mean, it's all right to be considerate of other people's feelings, but make sure you're not putting others ahead of yourself. Do make sure you're honoring yourself and you're staying balanced in all things, and not letting people deplete you. Lovers, this is what I was talking about before. You have a divine partnership. You have a divine partner. Do always choose love, because love is really who we are as a soul. On a soul level, we are source energy, and source energy is love. And there cannot be any fears in this. You need to really release your fears, because you are safe to love. So do choose love. Love is choosing you. Love is coming towards you. Good things are coming towards you. See, your love life is ascending. And this is letting you know that. So definitely be ready for it. But most of all, love yourself. Love yourself and stop being so self-destructive. Community. And what I'm getting with this card is that there are lots of good things waiting for you. Lots of new opportunities, lots of growth. You do have that Knight of Wands, that Knight of Suns energy. That's changes are coming very soon. So do hold on and do be very prepared to have these sudden shifts and these changes. But it's all right, because this is what you truly want on a soul level. And if you would be honest with yourself, you would realize that. We have the Child card. I believe this goes along with that Devil energy and this energy here. You really need to face some things and some cycles, and this is that not getting the love and support that you needed as a child. Do forgive your parents. Do forgive your caregivers. Whoever it was that was responsible for your care, forgive them. Because they did the best. Not only did they do the best that they could, but we signed up for this. As souls, we signed up before we even incarnated into the bodies that we're in to have these experiences. You know, you might have decided, you know, hey, I want to experience having an alcoholic parent. I want to experience child abuse, because as a soul, we are here incarnated in a physical body in order to learn more and to have soul expansion and growth. And the way that we do that is by having these different simulations in our human body, in this human existence, okay? And you've had those. And so in that way, it's all been perfect. There's really not even anybody to forgive, because all of the players who were involved in this were all your soul family who agreed to do this with you, and they all just played their parts in this huge play called life. So if you look at it as, look at it like that, it's a lot easier to deal with, because everything that you've experienced, you signed up for. And really focus on what it is that you've learned, because all lessons will repeat themselves until they're learned. And the energy that I'm getting to with this Devil energy is that you're punishing yourself for things that happened as a child, because you feel like You know, if my own parents didn't love or support me, then obviously I'm not lovable. You know, I've spent my whole life looking for love, looking for someone to accept me, looking for someone to really validate me and my worth. And the whole time, I was complete and whole on my own because these things had to happen because I signed up for them and it didn't have anything to do with my self worth. I have always been worthy. So I'm going to start treating myself better because I have all kinds of love and all kinds of good things coming to me, and I do deserve those. So you just need to stay balanced, and these are things that you need to tell yourself, and you really need to change your perspective. But this is your reading, Sagittarius, and I'm sorry that my readings are getting a little bit longer, but I'm getting so passionate about the messages that are coming through, and I just want to give you clarity. And like I said, if you do book a personal reading with me, I will, give you some clarity as far as what you need to do to clear any blocks that you have to abundance. Thank you for watching.